Hello, today I will be talking about what it takes to run an Etsy shop. I've had several people ask if I can share my experience of running a shop on Etsy, how much it costs, and what is involved. So I will try to cover all the basics, and if you have any questions or there's something you'd like for me to cover in more detail, please feel free to comment below. So when you open up a shop, whether it's on Etsy or elsewhere, the first thing you need is a shop name, something that you can see yourself sticking with for a long time. You need to think about what products you will be selling. And it could be physical products or digital. Something good about digital products is that you don't have to think about logistics of shipping and shipping costs. For my shop, I offer physical products for now. For example, you could have original artwork, small home decor. I sell cookishi dolls and hand-painted eggs. This is from a series I did for Easter. Handmade pottery. Embroidery is a very popular one, and this is actually, I've sold out of all my embroidered products. Some polymer clay pins, hand molded and painted. Bangles. And gouache paintings. I do have some originals up, and I've been offering a lot of digital prints as well. So once you decide what products you want to sell, it's important to keep your niche and ideal customer in mind. And it's possible when you're starting off that you don't really know who your ideal customer is, or maybe you haven't found your niche yet. And if that's the case, I would say select a few products and develop them. And as you develop your products, usually you will lean towards a certain type of media or a common theme that you can focus on. So for example, for me, I started gouache paintings and developed them into a series and decided to offer them as digital prints as well. So what does it cost to run an Etsy store? So when you set up a shop on Etsy, there is a listing fee for each item, and it's 20 cents, and it does have a time limit, so I think it's 4 months, and if it doesn't sell, then you have to renew it. If it sells, there's different fees. There's the sales fee, a transaction fee, and if it's a physical product, there's shipping transaction fee. There's also the shipping cost. If you offer gift wrap options and your customer chooses that, then there is a gift wrap transaction fee. In addition to these fees, there's also an Etsy ads fee, and this is optional if you want to run ads on Etsy. And there is off-site ads. Etsy runs ads on Google and other sites. So if your item sells through these ads, then they do take a cut. And this is optional until you hit a threshold. If your shop sells a certain dollar or whatever currency you're selling in amount, then it's required and you cannot opt out. On top of all these fees, you have to pay taxes. And this is not the tax that customers pay on their purchased item. This is taxes to the government. So for US, it would be IRS, and depending on your country, it would be to the government. In addition to Etsy costs, there's also the cost of supplies and running shop. So for me, it would be art supplies, brushes, paint, pen, paper, etc. Equipment needed to produce your products. Also, any additional vendor fees if you have vendors who provide materials. And then there's shipping and packing supplies cost. And this could be anything from cello bags, bubble mailers, boxes, tape, paper cutters, anything like that. If you want to include postcards or business cards, some shops offer personalized gift wrap. So anything like that would be additional costs. Also, if you want to run ads on different platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, even Google itself outside of Etsy, those are additional costs to consider. So how does Etsy work? Etsy is basically a search engine, and it allows customers to search for any type of product that they offer on their platform, which means that your shop needs to be optimized so it has the best chance of coming up on search. That involves SEO, search engine optimization, and becoming familiar with Etsy algorithm. And I'm going to erase this part since we're running out of space. So Etsy emphasizes shops with free shipping. And this is something that they've really been pushing for the past year and strongly encouraging shops to offer, which means that either you have to incorporate the shipping cost into your products or cover or eat the cost as a seller. And this has been a point of debate with a lot of sellers. But your shop becomes more visible if it offers free shipping. They also favor shops with favorites. So the more favorites a shop has, the more visible it will become. And number of sales. The more sales your shop has, the more visible it will be. And reviews. Etsy really emphasizes reviews. So if you've ever purchased anything on an Etsy shop and you're very happy with them, please leave a review and favorite their shop. And if you have a chance, please check out my shop and favorite as well, and leave reviews if you've purchased anything. It does really help the shop and the shop seller become more visible. That pretty much summarizes the basics of running an Etsy shop. Last question is it better to have an Etsy shop or my own website? If you have a big following already, either on Instagram or other types of social media, or an established core group of audience or customers, I would advise going with your own shop. If you're starting off and you don't have a brand yet, then I would suggest starting with Etsy. I think that would be a good starting point, and from there you can develop a brand and build up your following, and then venture out to having your own store. There are shops that do both, and it is possible. I do want to mention it takes a lot of time and commitment to run an online store, so that is something to keep in mind if you want to do both. So if you are on the fence and you've been thinking about opening up a shop, but kind of hesitant, I would say go for it and try it out. I will include a listing link down below where I believe you get up to like 30 something or 40 free listings if you use that link. See how it goes. Let me know if this has been helpful to you, or if you'd like to see more videos like this in the comments below. Please like and subscribe for more future videos.